Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect Escapes. Today's beverage is a very bland, albeit filling, vanilla protein drink shake type thing, half beverage, half physical nutrients. So welcome back to Prison Architect Escapes. This is a series where we attempt to break out of facilities not made by me. This is prisoner waymark, prisoner number 41791215, and this is Area 51, somewhat to scale as far as I'm aware. So yes, this was just randomly, I was just browsing the workshop and this one came up. So apparently Area 51, probably one of the most famous classified type bases, and well, we're going to try and break out from it. The fact that we are being escorted into it is indeed a bit strange. So I'm seeing a staff only area in the middle here where the vehicle is coming down. Naturally, we are on the desert biome, and we've got perimeter walls on the left and the right. And what is going on here? Oh, is this going to be? Is this? I think like it's like an a landing. Like an airstrip thing? Is this like the tarmac for that? Potentially, although I think the wall might get in the way. We've got some door servos and road gates, which apparently don't work. On the left and right, we have perimeter walls. We have some gardeners coming in that have all been ran over. Let's see what happens when we get to the middle. I'm noticing, that is a guard pavilion, which is where we have stationed, I believe that's just, oh yeah, it's an armed guard, yeah. So that's gonna be interesting. We have running down now a couple of guards, I believe, yep, those are super guards. So we have a super guard modifier that's on, and then now the vehicle is leaving. So this is going to be interesting to escape from. We have some staff doors and some metal detectors. What I'm noticing is that the guards are interesting. They've got body armor on, but they don't have tasers, so there's no taser rollout for this map. We've got some parole, we've got some gyms, got some canteens and kitchens, which isn't staff only, but it does have metal detectors. We've got power and water, which wouldn't really help us in any particular way if we were to trash it. I know people have suggested that. We've got a fairly standard sort of cell layout, 3x3, although it is it's actually fairly stock now that I look more of it. It's got shower heads, it's got punching bags, it's got radios, it's got chairs. We've got a comfy bed with a pillow, and this is also a different category up the top there. I'm going to assume that if we're being escorted to somewhere near the middle of the facility, we're not going to be escaping via tunneling. I don't know why we're getting brought in here, because we're definitely not being assigned anything around these parts. I bet we will be dropped off, and then are we going to be? Yep. They're going to they're going to grab us again, and yeah, they actually seem to be a bit faster now. Yeah, they don't really like walking on this sand stuff. What flooring is that? It's like a sort of crazed. It's like a tile. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I quite like it. Anyway, we've got some... Oh, there we go. There's some reputation point pinata in there in the showers. And we've got... Oh, right. So we start off with a very decent cell, and now we've been given the bargain basement one. This is... Well, it's not good, is it? Let's just go to sleep here. There's only, I think, one regime. Oh, great. So we've been... Yeah, we're in a cell 2x2, so... Oh, and there's a riot. Well then. That's rude not to partake. I mean, we might as well partake in the riot anyway. And, oh, there's a guard. And remember, this is super guards, so they will... yeah, I'm going to surrender and skip punishments there. I don't know what's going on when it comes to the riot. It's dropped from about 12 down to 7. Okay, fair enough. So we are still... No, there we go. That's stopped. So with the super guards and the armed guards, I'm guessing a riot is not going to be overly effective. I'm seeing here maybe a way to escape by tunneling, going this way and out and round, and that is potentially a way. I mean, oh, good grief! That's a lot of perimeter wall. Okay, fine. Well, as I said, I'm not entirely sure how we're going to get out. with super guards and the snipers, this might be a problem. We don't want to taser teleport, but I'm not ruling it out if it does mean an escape. So the guard has brought us in here, and all I'm going to do is farm lots of points. Standard procedure, you're probably aware of by now after the many episodes of basically farming this stuff. And I'm not attacking the guard, that's not my intention. I just want to farm as many of the points as I possibly can, and then all of the guards come in, and yeah, we don't stand a chance. So there we go, we've skipped punishments. We're going to go with one of pretty much everything apart from swimmer. I don't think we need to pick up swimmer. I also don't particularly want to move cells just yet, so my plan is not to... That's curious, that's weird. It's because where that person was. Yeah, I was holding right, but I was going up. It's because where the it's where the janitor was. So we've got some cyber doggos here. So that's a point of note. Let's go back into the reputation point pinata and see if we can get some more points. Looks like this guard's coming over with their very fine hat, and then we start to break things. So I do have instigator technically, so they might kick off. We'll have to see. My goal, as I said, is just to get as many points as I can. So we're going to go with maybe a skilled fighter there, and then out we go. This is a so this is a remote door, so it has to be actuated via the door servo, and it looks like, well, there was a bit of a delay on that one. So we'll have a look around and see if we can spot any obvious weak spots. There is a graveyard. There is... Oh, this is the end here of the walls. So you've got a guard stationed. You've got a solitary area. We've got what appears to be a... Oh, execution as well in there as well. Yeah, okay. A lot of this is set to probably a different category. I wouldn't say staff only, be a different category of inmate. And... we've got the gym, we've got parole, we've got all manner of areas there. Big canteen, and this is the main way in and out. So, I mean, what would happen if I just started to run? I mean, actually, not much would happen. And in fact, are we out? Is this the shortest? Is this the shortest episode of the Escape series yet? I mean, oh, there's a dog following me. No, it's not. I thought I just saw them running so quick. I thought, oh, there's a dog, but it's not. It's the visitors, and we run away. We got away with a shotgun. Okay. Total score 37. Time taken 6 hours and 22 minutes. Basically, we just turned up for a beverage and then we ran out. That didn't feel right. Do you know what? The only reason that worked, the only reason it worked, is because of the lack of the sniper. We went past an empty sniper tower. Yeah. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do to get because it was quite large, because it's been so easy to escape from. I'm going to do what a lot of people have requested, and we're going to load it up normally and see what the layout was. Okay, so loading the map in the normal game mode, and we'll see the overall design, and we'll see like patrols and things like that. I should point out, my intention is not to be overly critical of the design and certainly critique someone else's work. There's been a lot of work put into all of these maps that we've escaped from, and I don't want to... Who am I to rip apart someone's design when I create all kind of nonsense facilities? But anyway, I digress. So this is the Area 51 map, and obviously we came in on the main road here. That sniper Benji is in position, and this is a potential way out. We could probably set fire to this, and then set fire to this, and then would be about here. The problem is then obviously the sniper's there. So if we looked out like we did here, so that guard tower there is completely empty, then yeah, we could just run out. If that guard tower was staffed, how on earth would we get out? Well, we could probably get a gun like I did there. If I was to come around this corner, immediately this sniper tower would point at us. We might get lucky and get to a point where we could shoot. Highly unlikely, however. If we were to go down that route, there is a armory somewhere. There will be an armory somewhere. The armory is up here. So breaking into that with super guards to get a sniper rifle to then use it against a sniper is not going to work. Over to deployment, and we can see we've got lots of staff-only areas, which makes perfect sense. If we go to patrols, we do have patrols in and around the facility. So we saw someone patrol around here. We were in this cell. I think we were over here first, and then we moved to here. From this position, tunneling is very possible. We could dig across, down, and then right across to here. And as we can see, there is no external dog patrol, so the doggos wouldn't detect us. In fact, how many dogs are on staff? We have a total of 6. So actually, the size of the facility, let's say, even with 25% on break, you've only got a couple of dog patrols, and they're not around. Well, a couple of dog units, but they're not patrolling around here. Digging from the centre, almost impossible because of the size of it, although if there's, again, not that many patrols, it is certainly doable. The sniper towers, there are ones basically on all 4 corners here, but this one isn't staffed. We've got a total of 8 snipers, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd think that'd be more than enough, but I'm guessing it's the distance because of the distance from the armory, and I don't know if staff needs are on, but basically from there, our staff needs on. Let's have a quick look. Staff needs are not on. So going from the armory or wherever they're resting all the way around, so they have to go from here all the way to the right, and then probably through that door, and through that door, and then up, and then all the way to the left. They're going to be quite tired. Oh, that's a wick as well. You're definitely not getting out of that one. And it's even worse for down the bottom here. So maybe some more localized armories or staff-only areas would help out. And just spamming more snipers, but that gets very expensive very quickly. If this was a sniper tower rather than guard pavilion, again, that would be pretty much game over going out the front door. But it's not. So we could tunnel out from here on the left. We can run out from the front when it's not staffed properly, but that's more luck than judgment. But, well, someone did say they'd rather be lucky than good. And I don't think fire could really work because of the perimeter walls. Okay. Well, like a lot of the facilities, it is actually pretty secure. It's just, well, it also simulates human fallibility. And it just, yeah, at that time when we got out, we just had the perfect storm. We managed to go through these doors. This isn't staff only, by the way. That would help. Going through these doors when they were open, we ran, and we had our shotgun. Didn't really do anything. And then the doors were accessible, and we just ran out. So, yeah, that's Area 51. Interesting design, though. You've got a fairly big canteen there. You've got all of these, like, barracks and buildings. I guess there would be, like, different hangars and such. A graveyard there with a very dark, yeah, it's a non-lit solitary area there. You've got execution, knowing death row inmates are in here. You have got psychologists there, so you can get a lighter. You've also got the workshop, so you can get escape tools. What's that over there? That's a holding cell. Interesting actually, because you'd go through here, set off the metal detectors, and then none of these other areas have metal detectors. And then the right's underway over here, because danger level is, well, it's high, because there's a lot of need for pretty much everything. And the money's also, I just realised, 1.3 million, so yeah, I think that's fairly artificial on that one. Anyway, that's been a bit of Prison Architect Escapes / a look at the design. And let me know what you think for the escape attempt and different ways and means you may attempt that. And do you like this sort of look at the map after the fact? Just to see if there's any other ways. Let me know what you think of that format in the comments, and if there's enough demand, we may start going through and altering it so that we'll escape and then look at the design in more detail. But as always, hope you have enjoyed it, and comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.